And we're back.
And I only bring up like the Hypixel thing because I was doing that a whole bunch yesterday.
Cool.
So I don't really think. Uh, I was doing that a lot yesterday. I wasn't really on the server much yesterday, like
Fair
actively
enough,
playing.
man.
So maybe it was Aaron coming on doing some fancy stuff. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe it was Nantum. Nan definitely has the skill to pull this off. I've seen the kind of shit he can do. And if he gave himself a creative mode, and I know he has access to the server files, so he could have easily given himself creative mode.
Hmm. Also, I still don't understand this torch thing. And with the fire part of it being completely red, it kind of doesn't. It doesn't look good. It needs like some orange and yellow, but I don't have the resource or the know how to make
Well,
the
I
blocks to do
mean,
it.
I did help with that. And by help, I
You
mean,
did?
I supplied the red concrete.
Oh, I could use some orange and yellow mixed in there. I could probably do it, but I would just need the resources to do it.
I don't have the sand to make more concrete, I'm afraid. I've got
I got
100
like
ass tons of
18.
gravel, but I don't have any sand left.
I have like 18 sand. That's it. And it's pretty cool because the new lamp design fits pretty much perfectly with all the pumpkins literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just repeat that. Literally everywhere. Most some
Pretty
people's
much,
houses.
yeah.
But I'm actually kind of happy it turned out. Looking. I'm kind of happy it turned.
So
At
yeah,
how the whoever did this right
yeah,
made it
just
somehow mixed with how the lamp works and stuff. The lamp I made, it looks pretty cool. I don't even think they did that intentionally.
just Pumpkin Village.
Yep, pretty much for one day probably, and then watches everyone get on because I said something along the lines of, "Dude, get on, record something. There's some shit went down," and then everyone gets on and they're like, "Dude, my house," and then just tear it down.
But yeah, just this is a really great hit Halloween prank.
I'd say it's the best one I've ever seen.
Like, honestly, I think the only way this could have been better is if someone hit a haunted house with a whole bunch of redstone shit or something.
Yeah, that'd be arrow to do something like that. I don't know how to mess with that.
I don't either, really. I mean, I've designed a haunted house before, but I've never had the
Yeah,
redstone know how to make it work.
same. I mean, I haven't designed a haunted house, mind you, but I have done, some pretty large builds. One of which could be turned into a haunted house fairly easily. Actually, two of them could be, technically speaking, but meh.
I mean, I was going to basically record a Halloween special of me going into the Nether today anyway, so I was going to come on at some point, no matter what. It's just
Yeah,
I
I
just
just want
didn't
to make sure
expect
you saw this
this.
stuff. Hmm.
I just didn't expect this crap.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you saw it before anyone got a chance to like tear it down. I even told Arrow like, hey, don't tear any of this down until Alzer can get on and record this stuff because it'd be a shame if it didn't get on camera. Also, I've looked around at all the pumpkins. Apparently, I think all of them, except the ones inside buildings, like except the one inside yours, pretty much has a face to it. And I think all of Morgs just have just an entire side that's the face. It doesn't have a face.
But yeah, just I really don't know what to say about all this.
I mean, I don't either, but we're still finding stuff to say about it. So,
It just
also, whoever did it, the pumpkin on top of my house just has this very sad-looking frown on it, and it looks egg-shaped for some reason. I don't know why, but they just did that. And then the pumpkin on top of Morg's house just looks pretty perfect. And then the one on top of yours looks like a freaking goblin with stubby hair. This one's
yeah,
2D.
kinda.
And this one over here is just massive, and the face on it is just super derpy. Because it's like at an awkward angle. You have to get over here to see it.
Ah, you're right.
And then I don't know who did these,
Oh,
but I
those have
don't
been
think it's the
there.
same person. Those have been there? Okay,
Yeah,
that was
those
you,
have been
wasn't it?
there for a while now.
And then over here, apparently they tried to do the whole jack-o'-lanterns where the spruce used to be on Talon's house, and then also they did some on the top
Mm-hmm.
with kind of a face on it. You can tell they tried to anyway. It doesn't quite
Yeah,
look that
this
great.
might have been more than one person, honestly.
And then Arrow over here has this really kind of ugly, angry looking thing
Yeah, it does look
that
really
you
pissed.
can't it looks extremely pissed.
By the
Probably
way,
because it's staring at this thing over here that's not even a pumpkin. It's like grr, 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 grr. It's just not even a real pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. Grr, 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 grr. And then there's just a row of like 12 pumpkins on top of this thing. On this other
mm-hmm.
side over here. Someone went through a lot of effort for this. How much time do we have left on the recording?
Good question, and if you'll slow down a bit, I have something to give you.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Cool.
About 3 minutes.
All right. Well, let me know when there's about 2 minutes left, and then I have a little surprise for you. Potentially. Actually, how many segments long is this episode going to be?
Probably just these two.
All right, cool. Let me know when we got about 2 minutes left, and I'll tell you something. Tell you a little secret. How does that sound?
Were you the one who did this?
Maybe. Yes. I had to gather all of this in survival mode, dude. I was AFKing like half the night, and then like a quarter of today just to get this many pumpkins.
Jakku!
And then I realized I had. Why are you destroying them?
Because I have no use for them.
Oh, okay. They're great light sources though, especially underwater.
I'm not saying they're not. It's just that I personally don't really have any use for them.
Oh, hey, there's a phantom up here. Anyway,
Yep, flying, screeching devil.
but yeah, I had to
About one
collect
and a
all
half
that.
minutes left, by the way.
Then I realized I didn't have enough coal. So then I had to collect a ton of coal.
Got him.
And then there was something else I had to collect a bunch of too. And it was just a pain in the ass. There's like two different spots that there's just pumpkins. Just pumpkin patches just everywhere, basically.
You have too much time on your hands, man.
Well, I had this planned since the second world.
I see.
Yeah, I was collecting pumpkins and stuff. I just wasn't doing it fast enough. And also I didn't quite have the server kind of, died. That world died. So had to start over and do it bigger, better, harder, faster, whatever. You know the music tune.
You know, I've never actually listened to that song.
And then how much time we have left? You should probably do outro, dude.
Oh, you're right. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is Alzorle Dura signing out. Thanks for joining me, TMN. And we'll see you guys later.
You're welcome.
Bye!